Hello everyone, it is Kanae here, and this is going to be Skyeler's 1 month video update. He is 4.5 weeks. He'll be 5 weeks on Thursday. Today is March 19th. He had what was supposed to be his 3 week visit yesterday, which was March 18th. He now weighs 7 pounds and is 7 ounces, and he's 21 inches long. The doctor said that for him to be 7 pounds, he is underweight. He said that normally babies at this stage should be about 8 pounds, or boys more so. He does not weigh that, but my daughter was a little bit on the small side, and she was carried full term. She was 5 pounds, 9 ounces, and she grew at a very small pace, like a short pace. So he wasn't super small like her. He was 6 pounds, 8 ounces, but maybe he'll just be on the small side or growing at a small pace like she did. But the doctor said to try to give him more food, like feed him more 4-ounce bottles as much as he wants to eat. He still is breastfeeding and bottle feeding. He feeds with 4 ounces of Enfamil newborn and about 3.5 ounces of breast milk when I pump. His head circumference was growing where it should, and also his inches did grow where it should. It's just the poundage was not where the doctor wanted to see it. So there he is, sleeping in his bobby pillow. What else? He's a really good baby. He doesn't really cry a lot unless he's hungry or he's wet or he has a dirty diaper. Other than that, this is what he does. He sleeps. He sleeps there, or he sleeps over here in his bassinet, but mostly he likes to sleep right there. He doesn't have an appointment until next month, when he'll be 2 months to get his shots. So that is pretty much it with him. As for me, I'm good. The vagina pain that I was feeling from after having him basically diminished. Also, the period-like blood, or whatever they call it, I think they call it like lochia or lochia or something like that. That also went away. So I'm pretty much back to normal, or back to myself. As far as like the breast milk, I did have trouble with still keeping up my milk. When I first brought him home, my milk came in really good, but after it started to diminish, so I take fenugreek, still my prenatal pills, and I drink lactation tea. What else? That is pretty much it with that. I will show you guys my 4.5 week postpartum belly, because like I said, he will be 5 weeks old on Thursday. What else? Like I said, that's pretty much it with him. As for me, it's pretty much it with me. So I will show you guys the belly, so bear with me. Hold on. Okay. Excuse me. Here is my 4.5 week postpartum belly from the front. My belly from the side, and my belly from the other side. And as I've told you guys before in all my other videos, I was never really skinny before my pregnancy. So if you're wondering oh gosh, her stomach hasn't went down or anything like that, it's because I was never super stick thin or anything. I have always been thick, and being pregnant with my pregnancy with him, I only gained 10 pounds anyway, so it's not going to be a super difference. Although I do notice that my stomach has shrunk down since the first couple days of me being pregnant. After giving birth to him, it did go down a lot from how it looked right after giving birth to him. What else? With me, I do get a lot of sleep. Some people think that when you have a newborn baby that you don't get any sleep or anything like that. I actually get a lot of sleep. I mostly sleep on and off all through the night. He wakes up for a bottle a couple of times. So other than that, I basically sleep through the night. He sleeps good. He doesn't get up and fuss and keep you up all night or anything like that. Although the other night he was kind of fussy, and it was only because he was ready to go to sleep. I had fed him and changed him, and I had him sitting up in his swing, and he didn't want to stay awake. He wanted to lay on his stomach and go to sleep. I've also noticed that is soothing or calming to him. He loves to sleep on his stomach. I know that doctors say or recommend that you put your baby on their back to sleep, but I do allow him to sleep on his stomach and just clear the air of any pillows or blankets or any stuffed toys or anything like that. Because they say that, I guess, sleeping in certain positions for babies could lead to SIDS. So, I do keep an eye on him when I do allow him to sleep on his stomach. But I notice that him sleeping on his stomach keeps him sleep longer, and it keeps him happier when he sleeps, as opposed to being swaddled on his back or swaddled on his side. He's really a more type of tummy type of baby. So, right now, Wick is not giving me milk, so I buy my own. And the reason they're not giving me milk is because I still breastfeed him. And they say in the first 30 days they won't give it to you anyway because they encourage breastfeeding. So, and then I think that even when Wick does start giving me milk, they're going to give me the Enfamil Premium #1. And right now for him, I'm using the Enfamil Premium Newborn. And on the can it says through 3 months. So I can use this can from now until he's 3 months. The other one, the Enfamil Premium #1, is from newborn or infancy to 12 months. So this one can only be used for the first 3 months. And this can is blue. The other one is yellow. It doesn't cost that much if parents are out there still breastfeeding and do want to formula feed and you have a Wick in whatever state you live in. This big can ran me, I think, like $24. And it does actually last for a good amount of time. I will show you guys the can. As about clothes, he still wears newborn, but newborn is still kind of big on him, like newborn sleepers. He cannot fit any of his 0 to 3 months clothes. Like, he fits them lengthwise, like inch-wise, but he doesn't fit them body-wise. So I was thinking about buying him some preemie outfits, but I don't know, I'll see. What else? There's nothing really else going on with me. I plan to nurse or breastfeed at least until he's like 6 months. I was going to do it for a year, but like now seeing, it's kind of hard to keep up breast milk or breastfeeding and breast milk, because if you don't pump like every 2 to 3 hours, or you don't nurse every 2 to 3 hours, like that diminishes your supply, because breastfeeding is a supply and demand type of system. And being that I have my daughter, she'll be 3 this Saturday, I don't nurse her brother like every 2 to 3 hours, and I don't pump every 2 to 3 hours because I'm so busy with, doing other things. I am a stay-at-home mom, so laundry and, keeping up with her and everything. So I pump whenever I get a free minute, which isn't that often, running behind a toddler. So I'm going to try to go 6 months with breastfeeding and still formula feeding, but if not, he will be solely on formula. And that does make me feel bad as a parent, because I did want to breastfeed my daughter and wasn't able to, because I had bought like a faulty cheap pump, and by the time I invested in a good one, my milk supply had diminished a whole lot. Like, I could barely get an ounce with her. So with him, there's still hope. I've been taking things like the fenugreek, the lactation tea, my prenatals. I heard old-fashioned oatmeal, not the instant quick oatmeal, but old-fashioned oatmeal. That'll help, because that's like a galactogen or something, and that'll help bring your milk supply up. Also, I heard almonds, ginger ale, or things with ginger in it. So all those things I have been using to help my milk supply increase more. And also I heard that, what was it? Drinking a lot of water, staying hydrated, drinking milk. Staying hydrated, drinking a lot of milk, and that kind of stuff also keeps your milk up. Okay, baby. So I will show you guys the can of milk, and then this video will be done. I will see you guys for postpartum week 5 and baby update week 5. And I will have my 6-week postpartum appointment on the 26th of this month. Okay, baby, go out, please. Yeah, on the 26th of this month. Today is only the 19th, so let me show you guys the can of milk. There is the can of milk I use, which is the Infamil Newborn Premium, and it says newborn in 3 months, as you can see. So that is basically it. To all the mommies who had their babies, congratulations. And I will see you guys very shortly, because on Thursday it will be 5-week update and 5-week postpartum video. To all those, please rate, comment, subscribe, as I will do the same. Have a blessed day. Bye.